just know, if you ever go on a date with me, well, I look like this. So let's talk about why I finally accepted having a dad bod. Hey guys, Blazie here with my dad bod happening. So is it actually a dad bod? It's more of a dad bod than others that I have seen, that's for sure. So there has been some discourse online, which is why I want to talk about this. And there's a big part of it stemming from the game Dispatch. I have not played it. Moist Critical voicing Sonar completely ruined that character for me. The only one I was interested in, so I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. But the main character in the game is told that he has a dad bod. A dad bod. A dad bod. This is in no way whatsoever a dad bod. A skinny twink with muscles is not in any way a dad bod body type. Shrek has more of a dad bod than this guy does. Never thought I'd be talking about Shrek in that kind of way, but hey, we're here. It's 2026, bitches, and I have my shirt open talking about Shrek's body. Does it get you all hot and steamy? I know I need a shower, let's just say that. Jesus. No, it starts. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is not a dad bod. A dad bod is mostly fat with a bit of muscle and most of the time a hairy chest and stomach. It's the idea that they go out to work, they come home, eat their partner's cooking, and don't really have time to completely take care of themselves. But it's enough to have good muscle because they're constantly doing something, but they have that cuddly, large, soft body to hold on to. That's a dad bod. I have seen someone on TikTok, I ain't gonna name them because they don't deserve it, with the way they go about it, the TikToks and all that, but his whole thing is, this is what women mean when they say they want a man with a dad bod. And it's him stripping off his shirt and it's like, sorry, that ain't a dad bod. Yes, you have fat and muscle, but you have so much more muscle that it doesn't make it a dad bod. For one, he is completely clean shaven in a way that's quite clear that he very much looks after himself, which a part of dad bod is that kind of bearish kind of look, one that shows they don't have the time for waxing their entire chest and belly every week. Not that you can't look clean shaven, some people just don't really grow this kind of hair like I do. I am a bear. But again, it's quite obvious he shaves. He then does have his pecs, but he continues to show off his muscle as he does the little pec, little dad's thing, which I cannot do unless I do this. Plump. But again, they're pecs, not what I have, which is something. But you know what? I love it. So, there. This is a weird video. Gosh damn it. I'm so sorry, everyone. But yeah, anyway, he does have a six-pack, and that's the only thing that's keeping him from looking, muscular. But I bet you, if he did the whole dehydration thing that, models and actors do, then he would absolutely have a six-pack. Look, a woman might like a big guy with a bit more muscle than fat, but that is not a dad bod. What I have is pretty close to a dad bod. I have the whole kind of beer belly kind of thing happening, even though I don't drink beer or alcohol or anything like that, but I have a bit of a beer belly kind of happening. And it took me a long time for me to accept that this is my body type, and that's why I'm making this video. I swear it's not just a video with my belly out or nipples out on display and all this kind of stuff. It's not that, even though it is summer, as I would prefer to kind of dress like this. It sucks. I'm warm. I'm sweating every day. It's really not nice. So I do prefer to make videos without a shirt, to be honest. But I'm making this video to talk about accepting something like this. And maybe it's something that can help you out. So I have a few body dysphoria things throughout my life. One of those is my body. Especially the hair it grows. I hate it. I hate it so much. My housemate has such smooth skin, and I tell them every chance I get, how much I hate them for having such smooth skin. Unluckily for me, I have hair everywhere, and it has been a really difficult thing to accept, as I always saw myself as a femboy. Always was and always will be. Yeah, no. Life had other plans, and that was like, no, you need to be sexier, you need to be huggable, you need a dad bod. And ta-da, here I am. And I used to hate it. I used to hate my belly, and I tried my best to do what I can to get rid of it. Like, when I see myself in mirrors at the shops, I hate what I see. It still affects me today. I have, like, such a weird body type that I kind of loathe it. But what I see in the shops and what I see at home is so oddly different. And then when I take, like, lewd photos of myself with my fursuit head on, don't judge. No kink shaming here.
Nope. That was too messed up.
Hey, don't kink shame me. I feel very vulnerable right now.
I see myself and go, wow, I could be kind of hot. Which is an interesting thing to say about yourself. But it's also such good, confirming thing to say. It's a good thing to say about yourself. Like, that body type actually really works, and so I would do another, and then another, and soon start to see just how many others like my body, and then something else changed within me. So, why I may have liked femboy characters for a time, well, my taste changed. Actually, I like squishy pecs. That was the whole thing. Do I like boobs? Do I like pecs? I like big squishy pecs. I like bellies. No, not big, like, fat furs or something along those lines. That's not exactly what I'm talking about here. Though Ben Bigger can get it. More so just that kind of dad bod type is what I'm talking about. What kind of accent came out then? More so just the kind of dad bod type I'm talking about. I even like seeing Blazie so in that kind of artwork where he is a bit more chubbier, a bit more, I guess, accurate to me. Like, I am a bigger boy than what a femboy is, and so I started to appreciate that I look like that I look like this, and I look like the characters and things that I like. I look like what I'm into, essentially. Weird thing to say, but that's just how it kind of is. Now, I know I'm not like the pinnacle of dad bod, or really have the exact dad bod I think about when I'm think dad bod, but I'm definitely in the right world compared to the character in Dispatch. That shit ain't no dad bod. Now, I understand dad bods aren't necessarily the most healthier thing, and I know this isn't like the most healthy body that I have. I'm not advocating that this is a good body to be healthy and all that. I'm not saying that. But it can be a good body in a sexy kind of way. But I understand it's not the most healthy, which is something I will be striving for this year, is being more healthy. Not necessarily change my body type. I think a smart way to go about losing weight or try to change things up is just to kind of focus on health, not on your body. Which is, again, something with dad bods, is that there is muscle to them still. And it is something like where I don't want to lose a dad bod, as I know how much I and others do enjoy it. I'm pretty happy with how I look nowadays, and that's, like, kind of an amazing thing to say.
Look at the meat on me!
In the end, it could be worse. It could be worse. I could still be stuck saying, I'm a fanboy, but in reality, I'm so hairy and chubby, I look like a seal. So for those who have watched all this way into this video, you might be wondering, what was the point? It really was just to complain that the Dispatch character does not have a dad bod. That was pretty much my complaint about this whole idea of this video, was just to complain about that, to be honest, and just to kind of be positive about, having a dad bod, because in that kind of says negative things about dad bods, that this is a dad bod. What you have is unhealthy and all this. It's not what it should be. A dad bod should be this, a skinny, muscular trick, But no, again, that's not a dad bod. And it's okay to have this kind of dad bod. It really is. Anyway, guys, I'm actually sweating at the moment. This is warm day. This is a warm vest thing. So I am done. Please do give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, because I'll love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, if this fox says, be who you want to be. Alright, guys. Bye for now.